URT, you are the URT. Welcome back to the URT. Smash a like for the URT. Big up the URT, people. How we doing, people? How we doing? The world is going mad, but we're here. We're here. We're live. We're here. We're live and direct. Big up to everybody. Please smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, people. Let's be having you, Therapy Army. Let's be having you. Well, obviously, our teams are not involved in any of the cup competitions, whether it's the FA Cup or the Champions League, even in the Premier League, you know what I mean? But big up to Sol, big up to Jamie Wayne. But yeah, big up to, Barcelona for silencing the Geordies on the last minute. You love to see it. You love to see it. I'm taking the piss. Nora, I don't rate Diomande. His dribbling style is not good. Listen, that's what we're going to talk about tonight. This is what we're going to talk about. That's what we're going to talk about, pal. But big up to you. Big up to King Soul. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. That's what I always say, people. I'm just going to tweet the show out, but yeah, we'll be back after this intro, people. We'll be back after this intro. But yeah, we're going to be talking about Diomande. We're going to do a player profile on Diomande. Talk about the Zerbi. Talk about Naglesmann. We're going to talk about, you know, I think Manchester United are going to give the job to, they're going to definitely give the job to, Carrick. I think that's what's happening. But yeah, big up. Let me just let my neighbor in. Hello? It's all right, James. Yeah, just pull it. Go on. Are you in? Yeah, big up Saeed for the raid. But yeah, we're going to be talking about the next manager at Manchester United. The main headline is Diomande. I really want to see if you rate Diomande. Manchester United scouts are watching him. But yeah, like the video. Let's get to 100 likes ASAP. But we'll be back after this intro. This is the URT, people. Big up the URT. Smash a like for the URT. Subscribe to the URT, people. Let's be having you, people. Let's be having you. Let's give you some Champions League results tonight. Let me just update you with the Champions League results tonight. For those who don't know, those who get to know. Big up, though, people. Let's get to 150 likes, 200 likes ASAP. The channel is shadow banned because we refuse to be silenced. We refuse to be silenced, people. So, yeah. And we don't separate what's going on in the world. But wow, Spurs got on humbling. Oh, my God. Obviously, Bayern Munich smashed Atlanta 6-1. Atletico Madrid smashed Spurs. Well, it's still going on 5-2. 1-1 last minute. I watched the Barcelona game. It was a pretty dead game, to be fair. It's a pretty dry game. Barcelona not look great. Other than, I don't know, maybe Bayern might be favourites for the Champions League. Liverpool got beat 1-0, but I think Liverpool will go through. They'll beat Galatasaray. Galatasaray away are disturbing. They're so bad away. And Bayern Munich look like the form team at this moment in time. Atletico Madrid, I watched them. Bodo Glimt beat them. They might beat Spurs, but they're not that great. And obviously Barcelona don't look that great to me. But yeah, that's where we are, people. That is where we're at. So just thought bring you a bit of that. Big up to all. Smash the like. Subscribe to the channel if you already subscribed. But yeah, our first point of call tonight, we're going to be talking about Yan Diomande. Yan Diomande. And it's all hype for me. From what I can see, it looks like it's all hype. I hope I'm wrong. I hope the kid goes and has an amazing, amazing career. Get Lewis Hall. Offer Newcastle Shaw plus cash. Newcastle need cash. FFP. Listen, Lewis Hall doesn't want to come. Lewis Hall is a diehard Newcastle fan. I doubt it he's leaving. Listen, if you want to get a left back, the guy that we can go and get is Juve at West Ham. That's the guy to go and get. Yeah. Yeah, big up to everybody though. Please welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, people. Diomande, Dan, Diomande. Everybody's on the Diomande tip. Yeah. Yeah. But big up, people. I love phones are going off. Listen, how are we feeling, people? How are we feeling, United fans? Obviously, we don't play. I think we're playing 2 games in 35 days. Obviously, it's an international break, but we don't play till Sunday against Aston Villa. We'll be hopefully doing it maybe Friday. Me and Saeed will do a preview to that, inshallah. Big up. But yeah, Diomande, do you rate Diomande? Let's get involved in this poll. Let me see how many of you and what do you guys think of Diomande. Let me just get this poll. Yan Diomande, Mr. Yan Diomande, yeah. Diomande. Do you rate him? Do you rate Diomande? Yeah. Come on, people. Yes and nay. Get involved in the poll because I really want to see what the community is saying. Big up to Saeed for the raid, by the way. Also, have you liked the video? It costs you absolutely nothing. Have you liked the video? Yeah, let's go. Here we go. Yan Diomande, people. What do I think of Yan Diomande? I don't think he's all that. I'm not going to lie to you. I think he's the next guy who is, yeah, of course, 100%. We knew this. Listen, Jamie Wayne, our time to go and get Anderson was January. That's all done now. Can you hear me better now? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Hello. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Yeah, can we hear you? Can you hear me? Big up to the people. Big up the people, man. Can you hear me? Am I still on mute? Yeah. Big up. No worries. Yes. I'm back, people. I'm back with a bang. They tried to silence me, but I'm back. Listen, Yan Diomande for me looks like the great hype. He looks like he's another guy who's great hype. I don't think he's all of that. The dribbling. R.I.P. to Mike. Who's Mike? R.I.P. Mike. Who's Mike Clinton? Mike. Sol, I'm not on mute anymore. What are you talking about? Who's Mike? I'm not. think so? Stop saying I'm muted, right? Stop saying it, man. What are you doing? Yeah, Diomande is hyped up, man. It's overhyped. Genuinely, if you ask me, he's overhyped. Absolutely overhyped. Yeah. I mean, genuinely, like we need somebody who's a left winger who can cross the ball. He lacks accuracy. Vertical balls are not that great. You know what I mean? He's not that great a passer in dangerous areas. His off the ball movement, every time I've watched him, what I've seen of him, he's always static. He can't spin in behind. Defensively, he's quite weak and he'll get battered up, get beaten up in the Premier League. I don't think he's Premier League ready. Decision making is not all that. Obviously, he's 19 years old. Obviously, those things he can still improve on. But he's quite raw. And it's not worth like 70, 80 million. No way. I don't want Manchester United to go anywhere near him. But according to Fabrizio Romano, Manchester United are scouting him. According to him, he is oh my god. Felix, he got me, man. R.I.P. the mic. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oscar Mike. Oh, you guys are taking the piss. Listen, Sheikh Arian, I don't want to sign anybody from you might like Yildiz, but I don't trust that league. Yeah. Yeah, F him then. F him if he's a Sayo. F him. F him. Semenyo, it's a good comparison. I think he's a lot of money, but he's potential. He gets well coached. Well, Manchester United is not the place to develop. Manchester United is not the way to develop, man. Manchester United is not the way to develop, man. Oh my god, you guys are taking the absolute piss out of me. I'm getting murdered here, people. Let me just quickly look at the poll. Let me look at the poll. Do you rate Yan Diomande? Oh, 63% of you have said yes. 63% of you have said yes, you rate him. Wow. That's interesting. 63% of you rate him. Well, according to Fabrizio Romano, let me just get the tweet up. He is getting watched by Manchester United. Let me bring it up for you guys. He's getting watched. There we go. This is according to Fabrizio Romano. He's getting watched by Manchester United scouts. And this is where we're at. So let me just click this off. I don't know if you can see that. So here we go. Manchester United maintaining a concrete interest in Yan Diomande winger. United scouts attended the RB Leipzig's last game against Augsburg to watch the player, and he scored a goal. Okay. He is Ivorian. He's an interesting guy, actually. He's got a bit of yeah, he lived in the US for a bit. But yeah, he's now here. This is the young player. He's 19 years old. But Manchester United is not a development. I wouldn't tell him to make that move anyway. And I wouldn't want Manchester United. I don't trust this football club to actually make the signing genuinely. I don't trust this football club. So I wouldn't mind him to go and make that signing. And then next minute, all you guys, when he has a stinker and he gets hooked, all you guys are having a meltdown on X. I don't want that for him. He's too raw. No, he does. He does play right back. He does, Chef. He does. He can play both. He can play both. I've seen him for Ivory Coast. He played on the right, and Ahmad played on the left. Yeah, I've seen him play both sides. But yeah, that's who he is. Whose words, Onana or the Tottenham goalkeeper? Well, Sakario, when he first came to the league, he was on fire. But yeah, I don't rate him. I don't rate either of them. I told people, look, listen, Imran, I told people about Onana before we signed him. Everybody was telling me I was negative. It's interesting, isn't it? People call me negative to begin with. People can't take the truth, yeah? Start accusing me of being negative when I speak my truth. Everybody starts speaking to me. I'm like, you're negative. Yeah, but listen. Oh, sure, Sol. Be quiet. Be quiet, Sol. Don't have to apologize to me. Don't have to apologize to me. But yeah, people. Diomande, I think he's too raw. He's 19 years old. The last thing that I need from you guys is to you to be slaughtering him when he has the bad game stinker and hooked. And if you pay 70 million for him, don't we learn from Jadon Sancho? Don't we learn from that? Do you know we learn from that? Do we not all learn from that? Yeah. This is who we are, people. This is who we are. You guys will slaughter that my kid if he comes to Manchester United. You will slaughter him. You will slaughter him. You will slaughter him. And he has a bad game. You guys will slaughter him. I have absolutely no doubt about it. I've just watched I've watched every game Diomande. He's really good, but I don't think he's ready for the big move. One more year, then the move. Andrew there. Fair assessment from Andrew. We're shadow banned. Yeah, people smash the like on the video. The shadow ban, the Zio's shadow banned us, mate. The war machine is shadow banning us. But we don't give a damn. We're gonna tell the truth. We're gonna stand up for humanity every day. Newcastle almost beat Barca. What's pathetic of Carrick's result there? But Barcelona were crap, man. Come on now, behave yourself, bro. Barcelona, this is the worst Barcelona. When they played in the group stages early on, Barcelona was so much better. This Barcelona team is horrendous. Both Real Madrid and Barcelona are horrendous even in the league as well. They're being crap. And then Tottenham goalkeeper made 2 errors today, Nurin. Yeah. Well, Onana made hundreds of errors. Yeah. But yeah, Nurin, we need to shop. We need to shop at the fire sale at Spurs. What players do you rate out of Spurs? Maybe that might be my next thing. I need you to let me know. What players do you rate out of Spurs? What players would you bring to Manchester United from Spurs? When I look at it, what players do I rate out of Spurs? I don't really rate anybody at Spurs, if I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, Van der Ven. Van der Ven. I rate Van der Ven. Nah, he's gone. His career is over. Have you heard the latest news about what they're saying about him? His career might be over. His career might be over. Now, Udogi's too injury prone, man. He's always injured as well. He's an injury prone guy, mate, Udogi. Kudus is injured as well now. Solanke, would he take Solanke as a striker? Sarr? Pepper Sarr? Now, Van der Ven is not crap. It's not crap. Yeah, Mohamed Kudus might be the player, but he's been out for a long time as well. Udogi for me, I like Udogi. I think he's a good left back, but he is too injury prone. Might as well get another Luke Shaw. I need a guy who never gets injured. I need a guy who never gets injured. I need a guy who never gets injured. That's who I need. But yeah, Diomande is not the guy for me. He's got good potential. Some of his dribbling is all right. His athleticism is all right. He's quite good. Yeah, he's got really good stats in Germany, but that's a transitional. And in Germany, you get so much space to play, man. So much space to play. So I genuinely don't think he's ready. He's Premier League ready. He's Premier League ready. I'm gonna put another poll up in a minute. I'm gonna list 4 wingers, and I'm gonna ask you who do you rate, who do you want Manchester United to go and get? That's the next poll we're going to do. I'm gonna post people like Anthony Gordon, Harvey Barnes, Ndai, and who else? What wingers do you rate in the Premier League? You can tell me what wingers do you rate in the Premier League? What right wingers do you rate in world football? I don't know that many. There's not that many great right wingers that I rate in world football. Not that great many. Not that great money. Murillo. Olise, listen, we're never getting a. Olise is he's left winger. We're talking about right wingers. Right wingers. Olise is left what? The left winger. Barcola. Maybe Barcola. Now, Rafinha, these guys are too old. They're not nobody's ever buying them. Nobody's buying these guys. Even Harvey Barnes is 28 years old. I thought Harvey Barnes would be like 24, 25. Harvey Barnes is 28, 29 now. Harvey Barnes is 28, 29. Some of you, Rafinha, he's not leaving Barcelona. Barcola is realistic. But these two, do you rate these two as well? Is Tavernier, is he more of a, I thought he was more of a left winger and a midfield player than he is as a winger. Barcola, people like Barcola as well. Some people rate Barcola. Saeed likes Barcola. I don't know, Sol. I don't know. Nobody's jumping on tonight. Nobody is. Nobody is. No. Well, I've sent them both. I've sent Ben the link. But nobody's jumping on. Everybody seems to be busy. Everybody seems to be busy, but it's all good. We can do the show together. It's calm. Me and you guys, we can do the show together. Only Ndiaye, but I don't rate him. I think Ndiaye, he does too much work outside of the box. I don't actually rate him. Who rates Ndiaye? Who rates Ndiaye? Who rates him? I have to think he's quite effective, but I thought that he played more on the left, on the right. He's more of a right winger. Yeah. Somebody here, not many good wingers out there. Dying position, all inverted these days. We need a guy who can go both ways. 100%. 100%. Barbara, definitely we need people who can go both ways. He's clean on the ball, though, but is he direct? We're looking for somebody who's direct. Somebody who can get crosses into the box. That's what we need. We need somebody who can put crosses in the box, man, and who's direct. Yeah. Ndiaye, not bad, Prem proven. But what is he good at? Tell me what his biggest attribute, other than little skill, flicks, or tricks. What is he really good at? Is he direct? I like Anthony Gordon. I'm not going to lie to you. He's never coming to Manchester United, man. Carver's going to he'll go to Barcelona or he'll go to Real Madrid. That's his next move. I don't think he'll ever come to Manchester United. I'll take Carver. I really like Carver. But he's never coming to us. But we haven't even tried Ahmad on the left properly yet. We've not tried Ahmad on the left properly yet. We've not tried Ahmad on the left properly. We haven't. We haven't tried him properly on the right. That's what we've not done. Yeah, let me just have a look at the poll again, and then we'll run the other. Wow, it's gone up now. 66, 60, yeah. 66% of you have said you rate him. 32% have say no. So that's quite interesting. That's really interesting. That's 60. We're not even 100 likes, people. We're not even 100 likes. What are we doing here? We're not even 100 likes. Let's get to 100 likes ASAP. Andy from Lille is a proper get him. Win the league in 2 years. Wow. That's crazy. Bowdy from Lille. How old is he? How old is Bowdy? How old is he? How old is he? How old is Bowdy? How old is he? He's 18. Nah, he's too raw. Too raw, mate. What position does he play? He's saying here, yeah. He was born in 2007. That's crazy. He's recognized as a top young talent, having previously set records as the youngest player to appear in UEFA competition at 16 and 3 days. Youngest player to start a Champions League match for Lille. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. He's 18, you know. That's mad. Yeah, he's plays in midfield. We're looking for the right winger, man. Right winger, people. Stay on the track. We are hunting for the right winger. Stay on topic. Right wingers. That's what we're going for. Right wingers. Let me just see. Let's have a look at some of these players that you guys are naming. Yeah. Some of you are liking this guy here. Some of you guys like Indai here. You rate Indai. Here he is. 26 years old. This is his things here. Look, played as 3 assists, 5 goals, 3 assists in the Premier League. Let's look at some of his stats here. To me, he does too much tricks outside the box. I don't really see him. And he dribbles a lot, but I don't really see him, man. I don't really see him as somebody who, to be fair, he works back, tackles. Look at this. Interceptions, fouls committed, recoveries is quite good. Possession won in the final third is quite good. Yeah. Let me compare him to Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon. Let's have a look at Anthony Gordon. Let's have a look at Anthony Gordon. Anthony Blood Murder Gordon. Goals, he only scored 4. He misses chances, to be fair. He only scores penalties at the moment. And he's playing right. He's playing as a striker at the moment anyway. But yeah. I like the fact that he's direct. He likes to take on people. Anthony Gordon. But tell me another name to look at, people. Give me a name. Give me a name to look at. Justin Sider. Okay. Pick up Bilal. Justin. Who did he say? Sorry. What? Let me just see that. Justin Sider. Yeah. Justin Sider. Justin Sider. It's nobody with a name like that, man. You taking a piss. Justin No. Oh my God. Have you just had me? Oh my God, you just got me. Are you taking the piss? Bilal, is that what you did? Did you just get me? Bilal, did you just get me? Bilal, did you just get me? Did you just get me? That is mad. Nah, we need a winger, man. He baited me. That's crazy. He just baited me. Al Kanouche, you telling me about this guy? Okay, let me look up this guy. It's AK. Okay. This guy here. This kid here. Right winger. Okay. Yeah. I like him. Yes, I like him. 24 years old. France. Yeah, I like him. Let's have a look. Expected goals, assist. He's a passer. Yeah, not bad. Successful passes, 84 percentile. Successful passes. Accurate long balls. He's not that great at dribbling, though. He's very good at working back as well, interceptions, tackles. That's quite good, actually. Possession one in the final leg. He's good at pressing the ball. Recoveries, he's really good at clean sheets. We need somebody with a bit of pace and guile, though. That's what we need. Nah, man, Bilal took the piss, man. I trusted Bilal. Bilal took the piss out of me. Bilal took up Malik Fafana. Yeah, Malik Fafana, but yeah, we played against him. Did he play for Leon? Malik Fafana. Yeah, he played for Leon, didn't he, this kid? 20 years old. He came on against us, didn't he, in extra time? Nah, his stats look dead to me. Maybe he's not been playing. Oh, yeah, he's injured. He's injured. He's injured at the moment, apparently long-term injury. Coming back of a long-term injury. Let's have a look at Barcola. Even though Paris Saint-Germain have been crap this season. Yeah, he's quite. Look at that there. 10 goals he scored. Assist, he can't assist to save his life. He's a goal. He only goes for goal. We need somebody to assist, man. We need somebody who can cross the ball to Benjamin Sesko or all the strikers. Saeed likes Barcola. I think he's all right, but I don't rate him. He's a bit more selfish. He's a bit more selfish. Let me put Diamande in there. Let me see what he says about Diamande. Yan Diamande. Yan Diamande. There we go. 5 assists, 10 goals. Can't cross the ball to save his life. But look at this. He's not a guy who can cross the ball. That's wow. 86 dribbles. Interceptions is quite good. Winning the ball, tackles is not bad. Recoveries, that's really good. It's really good. Yeah. Opposition on the touch. That's quite good as well. He's talented for being 19 years old. He's really talented, but I don't think he's ready for Manchester United. In person, I don't think he's ready for Manchester United. Nah, I don't rate him. I don't rate him. I don't rate him, but I can have a look for you. I can. Sabari from Moroccan, that he plays for. Sabari. I'll have a look at him for you, but yeah, he's not that great for me. He's not that great. I ain't gonna lie. He's 25 years old. Attacking midfielder. Central midfielder, left winger striker. Nah. Anthony, I am scared by Anthony. Buying players from that league, man. I don't want to buy any players from that league. Anthony, mate. Anthony. Having a laugh. But it's not bad, to be fair. He's a goal scorer, innit? Look. 12 goals. One of them was a penalty. 5 assists. He's doing good for PSV. I watched him from Morocco. Don't think he's that great. I ain't gonna lie, even though international time is different. Tell me anybody else you rate in the player that you rate in the UK. Who do you rate in the UK? Al Kanou's a good player, yeah, but Alex Fofana, man. Antonio Nusa. Oh yeah, he plays for Antonio Nusa. Nusa. RB Leipzig. Left, but he's left winger though. He's a left winger. He's Norwegian. He's good. I like him. Yeah, successful dribbles, quite good. Duels won. That's unbelievable. Wow. Yeah. Crosses, he's not that great. Successful crosses, actually, not bad, 9. But yeah, we need people who can cross the ball. We need an old school winger, man. That's what we need. An old school winger. Nah, Kevin, nah. He's more, he's left in it. Kevin is left winger anyway. He's a left winger, man. Is he? Is he a right winger? Yeah, yeah, he's a left winger, but he's. Nah, I'm not going to make judgments about him. Big up. Ahmad, Ahmad Lorente. Okay, I'll try him out. Amand. Let me try Amand. Big up to you, Jarvis. Amand. Amand. Let me see the spelling of that. Let me spell this properly. Um, I'm so tired, guys. This lad here. So Swallow. How old is he? 27. Right footed. But he's more of a left winger, though, isn't he? He's a left winger. We're looking for a right winger. Successful passes. I'm looking for somebody who's got high cross success. Look, oh, his crosses are not bad, actually. Look at this here. Successful crosses, 17. Oh, he fouls committed a lot. Tackles, possession 1 in the final third. Yeah. That's not bad. Expected assist there. That's quite good. Successful passes is good. 84%. Yeah. Chances created, 38. Big chances created, 10. Successful crosses, yeah. Yeah. He's all right, but he's quite. Yeah, I don't trust that league, man. 12 million. It might be might punt, but he's 27 years old. And you know, Ineos, they've got this thing they don't want to sign anybody that old anyway. But yeah, people, let's go to the next. Let me just do the next poll and let me see how many of you actually rate what guys you rate. You know, like you definitely rate Diomande. Diomande, you definitely rate him. I think he's not ready to come to Manchester United yet. I actually think there's a lot of hype around him. I think the Premier League, you're not going to get that much time and space to do what you do. But big up to all you guys rating him. Uh, da, 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 Let me see who you guys rate here. Who do you guys want in the Premier League? Who do you rate out of these? Who do you rate out of these wingers? I'm gonna list the ones up from the Premier League. Yeah. Also, have you smashed the like? Have you liked the video? So we're gonna go Ndidi, Ndai. Yeah. Let me just check something. Big up the people. Let's just talk about it. I want you to rate these guys. Yeah. Rate these guys, people. So it's gonna Ndai. I need you to rate these guys. Tavernier. Tavernier. Who do you rate? Do you rate Tavernier? I'm gonna see if any of these rate Tavernier. So I'm gonna see. I want to see. Anthony Gordon. Um, Gordon. And who's the other person that I think that give me another winger and right winger in the Premier League that you guys think is good. Who do you rate? Yes, and the bench. Who else do you rate? Who do you rate? What right winger do you rate? Who do you rate? Yeah, I think Arsenal went to one. Listen, his career might be over. He plays more as a left winger anyway. He doesn't play on the right. He plays as a left winger. Harry Wilson. He plays on the left. I'm talking about right wingers, people. Oh my God. Right wingers. Right winger. Tell me a right winger in the Premier League that you guys rate. That's gettable. Somerville. That's it. Somerville. Somerville. There you go. That's the poll. Who do you rate? Get voting. Ndai, Tavernier, Gordon, Somerville. Somerville, yeah. I'm talking about right winger. Sorry, left winger. Sorry, left winger. Yeah, left winger. Sorry, yeah. Bowen is too old, man. Bowen is nearly 30. Listen, Neto, man. Somerville. Do you like Somerville? He can play on the right as well. No? Yeah, Somerville. He plays on the right. He comes inside. He comes inside, man. He's right footed. He comes inside. Harvey Barnes. They're not gonna get Harvey Barnes, Kadeem. He's 29 years old. Can you imagine that? What about Aaron Lennon? Guy, my guy, Aaron Lennon. You know, Jeremy Carmen on the left wing. Bilal is having one tonight, people. Bilal is already on one. Bilal is on one, but honestly, Bilal is on one tonight. That's crazy. Bilal is on one. Listen, while they do that, talk to me about the Zerbi. Let me tell you about the Zerbi, yeah? The Zerbi won't last. Will not last at Manchester United whatsoever. The Zerbi will not last with Mr. Weetabix Wilcox and Omar Padada. He'll be out. He'll be out in 3 months. So I really like the Zerbi. I think he's a brilliant coach. I think he gets the best out of players. But yeah, the Zerbi's not happening. And Nagelsmann, I don't rate Nagelsmann. I think what he did with that team, he took a like equivalent in it, like a Sunday league, like a semi-professional team, and took them to the, you know, to the Premier League, equivalent to the Premier League. But nah, I don't really rate him. Yeah, yeah, but I don't rate him either. I don't rate Nagelsmann either. Listen, Jamie, I think people are getting way overexcited, giving a believer too much grief. Young players, they infatuate their forms. One season they're great, the next season they're not so great. That happens with young players, man. People need to chill out on Believer. Believer's still got incredible qualities. He's still got really good qualities. But yeah, what manager you want? I mean, we've done so many shows on manager. I'm just sick and tired of bored of them. But do you guys rate Nagelsmann? Do you think Nagelsmann is good? Do you rate Nagelsmann? Is some of you rate Nagelsmann? Do you think Nagelsmann would be a good Manchester United coach? All I know is that he came to Old Trafford during lockdown and he got hammered 5-0 or 5-1. He played some stupid high line and nobody was pressing. Says Fabregas. Okay. Oh yeah, he's doing bits in it in Italy with Como. Luis Enrique. Listen, I don't think Luis Enrique is going to come to Manchester. That's funny. That they love. That's crazy. That. Yeah, yeah. 5-1 or 5. Yeah, Big Sam. Oh my God. Some people want Poch. I don't want that bootlicker man. He hammered us in the reserve fixture job. No, we were shit in the defense. What was the score? Yeah, we went out, didn't we? Yeah, we went out. Did we go out? What did we go out? Was away goals in tap then? Yeah, he knocked us out of the Champions League. What's the score did they win by? I remember we missed sitters though. Pogba and these guys kept missing sitters. I remember that. 3-2. How come? But we beat them 5-0 though. Wasn't it goals aggregate? Or was it another season? Yeah, that was another season. Yeah, that was another season. Yilmaz, you want me to look at Yilmaz? Oh God. What position does he play? Nah. I watch him, man. I don't think he's that great. Not gonna lie to you. He's not that great. His stats look amazing. I'm not gonna lie. The stats look amazing, but that's in the Turkish league, though, isn't it? I've seen him for. I saw him play against Juventus the other week. He wasn't that great at all. He was crap. His decision making was all over the place, man. I'm not gonna lie. His decision making is all over the place. I don't rate him. Let's have a look at successful crosses. 31 is not bad actually. He can cross the ball. But yeah, I, I don't know, man. Listen, I'm scarred by all these Anthony and these guys, man, from these different leagues. I'm not gonna lie to you. Is there any good wingers in the championship? Do any of you watch the championship? Do any of yous do that? Jarvis is here, people. Jarvis, are we doing a watch along tomorrow?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You wanna join me?
Yes.
Yes, because Stu is always on footy when it comes to Wednesday. So I was planning to do it by myself, planning to ask you. So
tomorrow, yeah, I can make. Who they're playing again tomorrow? Who they're playing tomorrow?
Sporting. Yeah.
I can join you. Yeah, I can join you for that.
I think that will be a fantastic game. I'm looking forward to the game. You know, it's so exciting seeing Bodø/Glimt.
Are they playing a home first leg or
playing in a home first leg home? So they need at least a 2 to 3 goal lead. So I expect much for tomorrow.
It's still ice. Is it still icy pitch?
Yeah, it's cold. It's winter. It's winter time. But the weather is not. It's raining outside now. It's plus 2-3 degrees. So it's not too bad for the sporting players. But it's always a different climate to come to the north. Yeah. So what are we talking about?
Bilal got me tonight, Jarvis. He got me. He said to me, "Look for inside." Oh God, honestly, Justin Insider. Oh my God, some fictitious player. Anyway, yeah. So tonight we were talking about Yan Diomande. I don't think he's ready for me. I don't trust wingers from other leagues, Jarvis. I'm telling you now. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think this club is stable enough for us to coach, to bring through another 19-year-old for the money they're talking about. Manchester United scouts are watching him. And, you know, we know that Vavel's connections to RB Leipzig and to the Red Bull group. But I actually don't think, I think he will be slaughtered on, he'll be like, you know, the Ukrainian player for Chelsea. I always forget his name. You know, what was his name?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be like him, getting trending on X. So no.
Well, we just gotta trust Vavel because Leipzig, they usually produce a lot of these talents.
But have you seen? But Jarvis, have you seen the amount of space there is in German football at the moment?
Yeah. It's very open-ended. It's very open-ended. Transition football.
You're not gonna get that football. Yeah. Mudryk, yeah, it reminds me of Mudryk. Mudryk was just lightning, actually. Lightning speed. But I'm sorry to say, but his stats are like look really good. But that's in Germany, Jarvis. And the game there, it's so open, it's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable there.
Yeah, so and I don't know with this Yan Diomande. Say again.
I've asked them about these four. I said, who do you rate out of these wingers, yeah? Ndaye, Tavernier, Gordon, Somerville. And at this moment in time, it's Ndaye. Ndaye is winning. But Ndaye is not direct for me. I don't know about you, Jarvis, but I prefer my wingers to be direct and to get crosses and grab the ball and take, you know what I mean? Ndaye is too much silky, skillful. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think of it? I think Somerville is more direct. Me personally.
Yeah. Well, at least it's Premier League proven. I think that counts for something at the moment. We can't afford to make these signings. You know, we can't afford to risk it. And Diomande, I have to be honest, I haven't seen enough of him to say that he's a world beater. But his stats looks great. But again, the Bundesliga. So Ndiaye, or how do you say his name, the Everton guy? Yeah, why not?
Ndiaye, yeah.
Yeah, he's Premier League proven, and you know he counts for something. But are we looking at right wingers or left wingers? Because as I understood, we are looking at left wingers.
Sorry, left wingers. Sorry, left wingers. He's a left winger. Sorry, left winger.
Yeah, yeah.
He plays on the left.
Because there was a report coming out. Yes,
Grealish plays. He plays on the right. Sorry.
But I think he can play both.
He plays on the left. Yeah, he can play on the both. I think. Big up to Adewale. Adewale says Ineos said the best in class. Go and get Kavashvili. He's fighting with Enrique. PSG was selling for 80 million. All these guys listed are on the 1 mil. Yeah, because there's not that many great right wingers. There ain't that many great right wingers. Saeed likes Barcola, you know, on Paris Saint-Germain.
It's good.
But Jarvis, he can't. He's horrendous. He crosses. He never crosses. Too greedy. He misses loads of chances, and he can't cross the ball. We need somebody who can cross the ball, Jarvis. We need somebody who can go to the byline and cross the ball.
Yeah. But I have to be honest, Nuruddin, you know, if it was me who was building this team, I wouldn't buy wingers. Why the hell do we need wingers? We have Ahmad, we have Mbuma on one side, we have Cunha and Dorgu on the other side. For me, that's good enough. I think we need fullbacks. Fullbacks is the way forward. Look at Bayern Munich today. They won 6-1 against Atalanta. And Bayern Munich, they play so fluently. And if we want to play this fluent kind of football, he uses his fullbacks to play fluent.
Yeah, the fullbacks
so if someone reverts out of position, the fullbacks comes in full pace, 100% pace, sprints through and comes in behind. These are the modern day of football. It's the fullbacks who are the guys that we need. And Luke Shaw is not good enough. Dalot is not good enough. All of this. Even Masraoui is a little bit sus. It's a little bit sus, you know. For me, you know, if you want to make a winning team out of this Man United team, we need fullbacks, better fullbacks. Get rid of the dross we have and get in new ones. I think we are good when it comes to wingers. We have two on each side that can actually play, and I'm good with it. I would spend my money elsewhere. That's me. I don't know what's your take.
Yeah, I think I genuinely do think we need a left winger who cross the ball. I do think that, because I think Mbeumo thinks himself like he fancies himself as a striker. I don't think he thinks he's a winger anymore, because he's been dreadful for the past how many months for me personally.
Yeah.
And he doesn't score. He doesn't contribute anything to the game. Let me just get this super chat. Big up to
Adewale. Big up, Adewale. Hope you're well, my brother.
Dorgu has 2 good games, and everyone's forgetting how shit he played for most of the season. We do need a better fullbacks, but we need a starting left back. No, 100%. I agree. I really like Juve at West Ham. I think he's really good. He's only 20 years old. He's got an amazing cross on him. I do like him. Right backs, I'm not even sure about any. There's not any amazing right backs in the Premier League that I go, wow, that he's an amazing right back.
No, but we have this Ryerson, the guy from Dortmund, the Norwegian.
But do you think Ineos are going to sign a 28-year-old?
No, but we should. Why do we keep investing in all these kids? You know, resale value.
Because Jim and Wilcox and these guys, that's what they believe in, innit?
Ah, yeah. You know, I get that we shouldn't sign
22-year-old.
But 28-year-old, when you're 28, you have at least 4 good seasons in you before it's over. So for me, I wouldn't mind. But I like this Julian Ryerson. I don't know if you guys seen him. He plays for Dortmund.
Yeah,
I think he have 14 assists or something so far this season. It's quite good. It's quite good. And you know, he knows how to cross. He doesn't cut in, he crosses. Very precise. And as I said on yesterday's show with Stu, you know, he's kind of a cool guy. He's very laid back when it comes to his view. He's not a footballer. He doesn't care about football. He doesn't watch football. He's into music. He wears jeans with holes in it and a t-shirt. Doesn't fix his hair. He doesn't go with the Gucci handbag. You know, he doesn't drive a $5 billion Bentley. You know, So for me, you know, I like that type of character. He's very laid back. So that's why I always rated Julian Ryerson. You know, he's from the west coast of Norway. So if you haven't checked him out, he's very good. I don't know if you guys have seen his stats. Let's bring him up. Julian Ryerson. Just give me 2 seconds, and I will find him. So let's see. Footmob.
It looks like one of those guys who are just quite chilled. That's why I'm really looking forward to the World Cup. Well, if it happens in the US, I mean, with everything that's going on, I don't think it should be happening in the US. I think it should happen in Mexico and Canada, but I don't think in the US. But that's just me. You know, the squad's overrated. The league form has overshadowed how shit this season's been. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I mean, this is what we are.
So, Northern, this is Julian Ryerson. But you probably looked at him. So he's 28 years old. That's the only negative. But if you look at his positions, he's very versatile. He can play right mid, right wing back, right back, centre back, left back. So he's very versatile. So that's good for squad depth.
Good footballer,
yeah.
That means he can take the ball. He can look after the ball anywhere on the pitch.
And in the Bundesliga so far this season, he has 11 assists, rating 7.25, 17 started games. That's very good. It's very good. 1,500 minutes played, and let's see his stats. Assist is per 90. He's averaging 0.67. That's very, very high a game per 90. Green all over the place when it comes to crosses and chance creation and big chances created and successful crosses. Average is 2.24 per 90, and that's a top 94% in the top 5 leagues in Europe. I think that tells you something. And also a good dribbler, so he can be on the wing by himself. So every time we invert and go into attack, you know, we go with this fan formation with the 3-2-5. Or something like that, so 2-3-5, and he could easily be by himself on one of the wings, even right or left. Defensively is good. Recoveries, wins the ball a lot of the time. 5.15 per 90. Possession won in the final third. Very good on his own. Defensively, yeah. So his stats speaks for itself. He's a very good player, Julian Ryerson.
Only thing that when I look at the German league, Jarvis, it's just so open. Honestly,
yeah,
it's crazy. It's open. But yeah, Ben's not well. People in the chat. Some love to Ben. Ben says, "Big up URT. Apologies, I can't jump in tonight, folks. I have the norovirus, vomiting non-stop. Oh my god, I don't wish that on anyone. I had that. I had one of the worst sleeps of my life due to the constant being sick." Recovering here. Oh my god, Ben. Oh my gosh, mate. By the way, big up to Celtic though. Big up the Green Brigade. That cheered. When I watched a bit of that game, I was thinking about you on the weekend. But big up.
Yeah, they won the game, didn't they? 1-0.
Yeah, they won.
Rangers.
Yeah. I hope you get well soon, though, mate. Seriously, that is serious, mate. You can't leave the bed. You just need to drink fluids. You need to drink water and just stay in bed. You need to try to sweat it out, mate.
Yeah, and by the way, Ben, you know this, but you get very dehydrated by dehydrated. So get some salt, get some salt in your body or sugar.
You need to get some salt, Ben.
Yeah,
and also you need to get some what are they called? You need to get some what they called? Probiotics. You need to get some probiotics. That's what you need. You need to get some probiotics, my friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you need. Wow. Listen, as I'm about to end the show, you guys, you turn up.
Sorry for coming in late.
Sorry, guys. How are you doing?
How you been? You okay, Lavani? Have you been working today?
Good. Yes. I just got back in actually.
Yeah, big up.
So big up, guys. Big up. Sorry, I joined
Big up.
late. No problem. How are you doing, Jarvis?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Another day in heaven.
Yeah,
Brother
good.
Nuruddin.
Yes.
I have everybody throwing names into the hat of who we should buy. I'm seeing. I saw the poll with Ndiaye and the other names that you guys throwing in there.
Yeah. But by the way, guys, by the way, before we go forward, sorry to interrupt you. But this report came. This was out yesterday, and United are interested in Bradley Barcola and Yan Diomande, and there's also a guy from Como, Jesus Rodriguez, and Strasbourg's Martial Godo, and Ilman Ndiaye. So these are the guys that we are officially linked with. I don't know if you checked these guys out, but Barcola is really good, and I don't know about this Jesus Rodriguez and Marcial Godo. So if any of you guys have heard about him or know anything about him, it would be interesting to know. But it looks like we are trying to sign a left winger.
Yeah.
No Barcola for me. But I don't think Barcola is not physical enough for the Premier League. So I know he's coming from the French league, but I don't like his lanky stuff of play for a winger. For me, a winger have to be a little bit more dynamic.
Fast. He's quite fast, and when you play against low blocks, he's not great either. You come against low blocks, but he's still young. He's 24. He's still young. But he can't cross for shit. I think now we've got Sesko, we need somebody who can cross the ball. I don't know about you guys. I 100% agree, Jarvis. I always said we need get rid of Diego Dalot, buy a right back, buy a left back. I've always said this. I've been calling Luke Shaw out for the last 7 years. I've been calling him out. So, yeah.
Look within the Premier League for Livramento, for example. I don't know if he's injury prone or.
He's injury prone, man. He's always injured, that kid. He came back tonight, actually. I watched bit of the game.
Yeah.
Did anybody watch the masterclass that City put on Newcastle for the FA Cup? Damn.
No, I didn't see that game.
Well, that was a tactical masterclass from Pep. But to be fair, both teams have a good game plan. Both coach came in with a good game plan. I see Eddie Howe tried to surrender Voltamade with pace. So he put Elanga on the right, and then Harvey Barnes on his left, and then he put Uzola as a striker. But the issue is, I think, the team that executed better on the night won the game, because what Pep did is Pep actually play with I think he played a 4-3-3, but in reality he played Reinders as one anchor, and then he used Nick O'Reilly and Gonzalez. The other two he used them as 2-10. So at that point Tonali was, and then he played a false 9 in Mamouche. So Tonali have just way too much to do. He was just chasing shadows all night. But I think where Eddie Howe made a mistake is trying to play. He played against us. He played 3 midfielders. Against Pep, he played 2. He played a 4-2-3-1. He played 2 holding midfielders in Tonali and the other guy that's not a holding midfielder by trade. I think is what's his name? No, not John Linton. No, he didn't play John Linton. No, Ramsey. He played their winger. Willock. He played Willock as a holding midfielder. That's a shocking decision. And at that point, Newcastle couldn't progress the ball for anything. And also, I also noticed the way City was pressing Newcastle is not the same way. It's not our Bruno press, let's say. So City will drop in like a mid-block. They only have their pressing trigger when their goalkeeper when the goalkeeper of Newcastle passed to any of the centre back, that's when they start pressing, and then like Jarvis used to describe it, they will just compress it on the left or they will compress it on the right at that point. But it was a beautiful game of football. So
yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
You have a super chat, Nordin, or Adewale.
Yeah, big up Adewale.
Big up.
Jarvis, can you look up those two guys that he's talking about there? Irish is talking about.
Who is it? Yeah.
I would sell Sean the lot, get Dewar, Petro Porro, both upgrades who can get up and down the pitch.
Pedro Porro.
I don't rate Petro Porro. I'm not gonna lie. Juve, for me, Juve's brilliant, but I don't know that many right wingers. But Petro Porro, yeah, Juve, I agree with 100%. Juve is a upgrade.
I think personally, what we should do is get Dogu back into the left back role. The wing back.
He's not that great at left back, no. Dogu's not great at left back. He's not that great. He's got bozo moments. He goes to sleep and leaves people like Diego Dalot.
I think the winger for Dogu, I think his contribution is being overrated at that position because yes, he scored goals and then he have a lot of space in front of him because we play Arsenal and City, but we haven't seen him. We've seen him actually against low block during Amorim's tenure. So even though he was deployed as wing back, I believe if he faced it's kind of a blessing in disguise that for him that he was injured because his performance would have dropped. I don't think he have the facilities to wiggle himself out of tight spaces when he faces a low block. Seriously. So I think we should get him back to the left back position and then get a proper winger, like a proper winger. Like Sean, I know Sean Lacey play on the right hand side, but we should get like a proper winger.
Yeah.
It'd be
Lacey.
really.
Lacey is, by the way, he's back in training again after injury. So hopefully we can see more of him. Shea Lacey is back in training. Yeah. So that's good news.
That is good.
I think he's a proper player, and I think we will see more of him hopefully next season. And as you said, maybe we could use Ahmad and Shea Lacey as our right wingers and just play Mbumo as the striker with Sesko.
Tomorrow, if you two are free, tomorrow I'm gonna do squad builder. I'm gonna see who to get rid of and who to keep, and the players that we need. So I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow. Are you available tomorrow, Luani?
Yeah, I'll be home.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
well, that have to be after the Champions League.
I'll around 10 o'clock. I'm gonna jump on. Big up. For squad builder. But listen, I wanted to ask you both while I've got you here. Actually, Nagelsmann. Do you guys rate Nagelsmann as a coach, as a manager, as a coach? Well, it's going to be first team coach. Nagelsmann. Apparently, Vival wants Nagelsmann. What do you guys think? Nagelsmann have been a Manchester United coach, first team coach. Go ahead, Luani.
Well, I've seen him for Leipzig, and then I saw him for the national team. It looked like by the time he moved to the national team, he was a bit more pragmatic. But he's still too open for me for the Premier League. I'm not like in the fashion of these new coaches that playing openly, like the Postecoglou's, and even to a certain extent, look what's happening to Arne Slot. I don't think he's gonna work out. Naglesmann will work out for us. He have a set style of play, and that style of play does not fare well against the Premier League pace. Look at what Ole did to him. I believe we played them twice, and then we put 7 goals past them, home and away or something like that. So I'm not.
Yeah,
sure.
I mean they beat us 3-2, didn't they? And locked us out of the Champions League. Remember?
I think So I don't know how that his type of football translates to the Premier League, but I do know if you want to play like Postecoglou, you're gonna have your pants pulled down. So I'm even skeptical of the current coach of Barcelona, the way he's playing. The German guy there, it's the same thing. Highland and no thanks.
Yeah, I think you make a lot of good points, but for me, I think Nagelsmann. Football evolves in full pace, in very fast when it comes to football, and especially the Premier League. We are at the moment. It's all about directness, long ball, even long throw-ins, very physical. Julian Nagelsmann, this is the type of football that was very, very popular a couple of seasons ago. High intensity press, aggressive counter pressing. The gegen pressing, the German type, and positional fluidity. Try to manipulate space, but most teams, they don't play positional play anymore. It's more about man marking all the time. You man mark. If you're a fullback and you man mark, you can go all the way over to the other end of the pitch. You just man mark. So again, I don't know enough about him if he has evolved his style lately, but for me, I think it will be a step back to go into this high press, gegen press, counter pressing, positional play, fluid attack. I don't think it's the way forward, to be honest. So it's a no for me when it comes to Nagelsmann.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, Nordin.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask in a minute. I'm gonna ask them. Yeah, I don't. This Gegen pressing. I think what he did, he took a semi-professional team, Jarvis, and took them to the Bundesliga. That's incredible. That's like the stuff that like you see in films. You know what I mean? But I just don't think it's the guy. By the way, I asked this, the poll, who do you rate out of these wingers, right? Ndiaye, Tavernier, Gordon, Somerville. Ndiaye is 63% Ndiaye. And Somerville, 22%, Gordon, 12%, Tavernier, 2%. That is crazy. But I'm going to put a new poll on here. Naglesmann, let's see if you guys rate Naglesmann.
I just want to say one thing when it comes to Tavernier. He's very versatile. He would be a perfect squad player. Not you wouldn't strengthen our starting 11, but having him in our squad, I think that will be actually a big plus. He can play left, right, or centrally in the 10 position. So, having him on the bench could always come in and do a job. And I think we need also squad building if we are qualifying for the Champions League next season. We play 2 games a week. We need more players like him. And I also see a tendency of the players we are getting linked to now is versatile players. We have been linked to Tavernier, he's versatile. We have been linked to Kalulu, the Juventus right wing back, centre back guy, very versatile. So again, I feel that we are looking at versatility now also, because I think they are planning to build a squad, not just the starting 11. And at the end of the day, that's a good thing. We don't need more than, let's say, 15 players to play 2 games.
If you were to choose 2 wingers among those 4, which one would be your choice?
But Jarvis, you need to take into consideration injuries and suspensions and all of that type of stuff. You need players. Manchester United need at least 23, 24 squad players.
Yeah, but when I say 15, I mean 15 good players who can always come in that you can trust. Ferguson, people forget about Ferguson's old teams. The John O'Shea's and Jason Park and all of these guys, who Fletcher, and we had a lot of these really good bench players who came in and did a solid job every time needed. Phil Neville, Nicky Butt, all of these they are so underrated. If you
John
look back,
O'Shea is better than every player we've got in our every right back, left back we've got in our
West Brown.
I'm not sure why Somerville get the least vote out of everybody. He'll be my number 1 pick, just because he's such a difference maker in terms of, he's almost like our version of Ahmad on the left side if we are to get him. Ndiaye, yeah, he's a good player, but he still can be muzzled by Premier League defenders. And Gordon, yeah, also inconsistent. Not for me. Tavernier will be my second pick actually, but Somerville number 1 all day.
I agree. I rate him. I rate him. But he has a 5-year contract, 6 with the option for a 6th year, and he's signed for West Ham in 2024. So the only way we're getting Somerville is if West Ham is going down. Maybe he has a release clause or something. That's the only way, because he will be too expensive. We wouldn't have any chance getting him right now. You know, he's on we have 5 years left on his contract. That will be almost impossible. But I agree. He's a very good player. It's been amazing now since January for West Ham.
But why are we always second to those kind of signing? The other teams seem to find a way to find those gems somewhere and sign them for lesser price, put them on long contract, and then we are always playing second fiddle, trying to pry them away from their club. I just think Ndiaye is just another version of Cunha. We already have that. He also hogged the ball, even though he's a bit more, he plays a little more smarter, but he also hogged the ball just as like Cunha does. So I'm not too sure if that will be significant in terms of changing the dimension of our attack versus Somerville, who is literally like a danger, omnipresent danger. He literally changed the way West Ham play and the opponent defend them actually. So
yeah. Yeah, I see a lot of people rate Somerville. It's good. It's good. But you know, if West Ham goes down, there's only one player I would go for, and that's Hernandez, the midfielder.
Oh,
did you see yesterday?
My God! Yeah.
He's the real deal. He's the real deal.
Good. He's good. He is good.
Mateus, isn't that his name? Mateus Fernandez.
Can we exchange him for our Fernandez? Like, you know? Yeah, he's that good.
Yeah. I think what was it? Maybe I think no, it was Cass who shared. I looked at his highlights from on Twitter on yesterday's game. It was amazing, and he can cross. He can cross the ball. He's very good.
Is he Argentinian?
I think he's Portuguese, but I'm not sure. He came from Sunderland.
Sunderland.
Yeah, let me check. He's Portuguese. He's Portuguese. And he's only 21 years old.
What?
He's only 21 years old.
Okay. Yeah, pay the 100 million.
Yeah, Fernandez. Yeah, Fernandez is he played for Southampton. Yeah. He's a good player.
Why does Southampton produce these players that just seem to know football?
Yeah.
You see, Nuruddin Wilcox is good, you know.
No, shut the hell up. He's good. He's bringing me saying yes to fucking. By the way, Irish is just speculating here. He's just speculating here. But Fernandez is good, yeah. I didn't watch him. Who won the other day? West Ham and Brentford in the FA Cup.
West Ham won on penalties 5-2. So the game ended 1-1, I believe, or 2-2. Yeah, but Fernandez, I think he was man of the match. He was, by the looks of it, fantastic.
Yeah, Nuruddin, I'm still hearing some reserve that you have about Carrick. What is the grievances about at this point in time?
There's no. Don't think Michael Carrick is the guy who's going to stabilize football club. I think he's just too naive. He's not adapted to the players, to me personally.
Don't you think it's too early though? Like,
no, it's not. It's not. That's what I'm saying to you. Certain coaches, you don't need a large data.
That Jarvis, have you seen enough as well?
Of who?
Carrick. to make a definitive opinion about him?
Well, it's hard to say. I need to see more, but from what I see now, I think he's done really well against the better teams, and he's done poor against the lesser teams. And I think his in-game management have been proven to be a little bit cowardly. I think he needs to have more guts when it comes to trying to change the games. He's too cautious, and his prediction of how the games are going to turn out, I think they have been wrong in a lot of games for me, and it worries me. But again, this is what you get with a guy who's not proven. We don't have the experience. And people got to remember, it's good. Everybody has a plan, and Carrick has his basic plan is good, but you need to have a playbook. You need to be able to change things up, because all of these guys that we are meeting, like Espirito Nuno Santos or David Moyes or all these managers, Marco Silva, Fulham, and all of these, they have been around the block for so many years. And when they look at Carrick, they analyzing. I bet you they can analyze Carrick's style of football in 10 minutes. They will know exactly how to break him down. And that's Carrick's problem. His playbook isn't big enough, because he talks about, Carrick talks in interviews about changing things up. Changing Cunha from left wing to a number 10, or like, that's a big deal. But that's not enough. We need to sometimes change formation. We need to sometimes try to just hoof it long for 10 minutes. We need to sometimes sit back. We need to change up the way we play. We can't be predictable. And I think that's one of Carrick's biggest problems. He's been too obsessed by this momentum thing, and he hasn't been willing to change things up. And in the last game against Newcastle, I think it really hurt us, because of this. So again, more experience needed. Give him this rest of the season, and we will see. I will make my judgment then. But right now, he's not in my good book.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I just think we may be judging him on more what we did not see, than trying to judge him on what we see. But mainly what we see from him so far. If I were to be an hypocrite and say that I'll make like a result-based analysis, I'll say we're in pretty good shape. But like you say, at the end of the season, we'll see. But what we don't know about him, we might need to give him a little time to cook that into the players, because each manager that he faced have had the benefit of having their squad of players since, I believe, the beginning of the season. Maybe Nuno is the only person that came in. I'm not sure. Oh no, Nuno also got his team since the beginning of the season. Each coach has that he faced has a preseason, so I think it might be too early to put those weight on his shoulders. I'll be inclined to give him, if he finished in the top 4, I think he deserves a contract. I think so.
Well, It's really interesting you say that. I think Ineos are going to use him. They're going to use to manipulate the fan base. I think that when he starts losing, people are going to say to keep him because, he got to the Champions League. But genuinely, unless you get really good coaches around him, tactical coaches around him, I don't think Michael Carrick is it. For me, he showed it against second half Newcastle. But I would have made attacking substitutions. They're down to 10 men. What are we doing here? For me, if I can see the substitutions, if you can see it, Luana, if Jarvis can see it, and he can't see it, I don't know what's going on. We're playing against 10 men. Playing against 10 players. And the tactics was exactly the same. Try go down the middle, other than going out wide. Other than stretching the pitch. That's a big pitch, Newcastle. Really big pitch. Creating width. I understand what you're saying. For me, I think if really being objective, he's done remarkably well to get the results that he's got. But in the last 4 games, I've been warning the alarm. The last 3 games before the game against Newcastle.
Yeah.
That's why I'm looking at the. That's why I'm comparing, for example, the game that we play against Newcastle versus the game that City play against Newcastle. The thing is that it might be harder to coach some players out of their nature. Maybe we've seen some things that are playing out on the field in real time and attributing it to the lack of tactic from Carrick. But it might also be the players in their own nature that played the way they want to play, in terms of Cunha, for example, not opening up the pitch enough. He always cut and bring the ball back into traffic. Or Mbomo not going wide enough and trying to make a run over the shoulder. That might be his instinct. It takes time for a coach to drill that into players, or you have to give him enough players for him to be able to pick the players that suit the system the way he wants to deploy it. I don't think he has that option right now. I think right now he have the pressure of just trying to win any game by any means necessary, and then at the end we will reassess the whole situation, and he'll bring his own grievances to the front, to people who are in front of him, and tell them, hey, you know what, this is my situation, this is what I think we need. But yes, no, then you're right, because he's one of ours, they're going to use him. But that doesn't also mean that because we know they're going to use him, we have to discontinue what he brings to the table as well. So, I don't know.
Yeah. But for me, the thing is, I saw Liverpool one coming in and asking me if his playing career counts under Ferguson. Yeah, obviously it counts. It gives you valuable experience. But again, when you are the man in charge and every decision is on his shoulders, it's something else. And you need to both have confidence, you need to have courage, you need to have the know-how, you need to have the playbook, you need to have been there before, because you have to make the decision based on very small samples. If you have 45 minutes of football, you have to make a decision on that. Because as Lohani says, maybe it's down to the players, maybe the players are not performing or whatever, but this is in-game management. You need to be on point. Look at one of the best when it comes to in-game management, that's Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp, he was superb. He could change things up like this. If the opposition team changed something up at halftime and they came out in the second half and the game changed, it took Jurgen Klopp maybe 5 minutes, and then he changed things up again to counter what was going on. And to know that, you have to have experience, you have to have the know-how. People got to realize when it comes to the Premier League, look at the managers who are in the Premier League. It's the top tier, the best of the best managers. They've been around. Pep Guardiola and Arteta, some people don't rate him, but again, he's been in a good Arsenal team for many years. Look at all of these guys, they have so much experience. And then a guy comes from coaching as an assistant under Ollie and Middlesbrough, and suddenly we expect him to go neck to neck, head to head against all of these best in class guys. And then maybe we are expecting too much, but he needs to show me more, show that he has it in him to be able to do this. And I know, and I know the personnel is weak. Some of these players are not good enough. They don't listen and all of this. But again, for me, the Newcastle game was so frustrating. He should never have started Sesko. He should have known that he had to block the central, never give Tonali the ball, and all of this
I'll give you an example, right? Last time when I was watching the City game, you could tell Pep was on the touchline, right? You could tell he was a Doku, Savinho. You guys just hug that goddamn touchline. Savinho is not the type to really hug the touchline. I think Savinho like to play a little bit on the inside, but Pep have that option that if they're not doing what he asked them to do, he can take Doku out and put Semenyo in, and get the same result. And if Reinders is not able to progress the ball by himself in that single pivot, he can take him out and bring in Rodri. But then you understand why Pep wanted to play a game a certain way. That's why he didn't start with what's a round jerky, and then when he brought jerky in, he tweaked the system in such a way that he can still keep his shape and play. That might be the option that I think that Carrick doesn't have, because if Kobe Mino cannot progress the ball, he's stuck. Who is he gonna bring in? Ugarte? And then what can Ugarte do? Nothing. And then if Cunha keep making boneheaded decisions, how can he tweak the lineup to
but I think we are comparing apples and oranges, because it's not what I'm talking about. Okay, we have personnel problems. That's something else. I'm talking about the structure, the structural things. As I said against Newcastle, we should have played Mbumo and Bruno in the 2 nines or false nines, and blocked the central area and forced Newcastle around and be compact. But we didn't. We invited Tonali into the game, because whenever they played to the wide centre backs who split and they had the fullbacks a little bit higher, we got dragged out. And there was a big opening, and Tonali could drop down, receive the ball, turn with it, and start dictating the play. I could see it. He did it like 5 times in that first half. And we still didn't manage to stop it. And for me, that's not about the players. It's about the structure.
Now, if you're talking about the structure, right? You're talking about the defending, the way we played behind the ball, right? But you remember last time when we were making the discussion, we were talking about the press of Bruno that is literally on the flames. So how can he control that situation when you have somebody like Bruno who just go pressing? He can bench him. That's the captain right there.
Yeah, but
that's the reason why I want Bruno to leave in the summer. I don't want to play through one player, and I don't want to play like that through football like that with just one guy who's untouchable. Yeah, and I would have wished Bruno luck in the summer. He said he's going to decide, and if it was any other player, the fans will be kicking up about it. But because it's Bruno, nobody's kicking up about it. For me, stats mean nothing to me if you're not won the big trophies, man. And yes, it's not all his fault. But I remember Van Nistelrooy was an incredible striker. He only won 1 league title at Old Trafford. Yeah. And I prefer Sahara and Rooney. I did. I always prefer two players play close to each other. And, but for me, Bruno is saying now he's not going to decide till after the World Cup. To me, in ways, you're holding the club hostage. And then these tickets don't need any excuse not to replace him either. But guys, listen, we could be here all night. I'm busy in this next 4 weeks. Lots of things happening, and I'm gonna try to keep it a minimum at an hour. The next times especially tomorrow night when I do a show. But
tomorrow night we will do the watch along, the Body Glint sporting guys.
Yes. We're gonna do the watch along. We're gonna watch Bodo Glimt. Make sure you join us tomorrow at Tactical Devils, people. On the channel, it says there, the Tactical Devils. Make sure you join us on Jarvis's channel and Stu's channel. Me and Jarvis will be live from 8 o'clock onwards.
Yes, 8 o'clock. I will be on like 10 minutes before and go with the lineups and go through everything before we start the game. It will be very interesting, and even though if you don't follow Body Glimt, you will have Noradin and Jarvis for 2 hours talking about the game, and that's
they are my favorite European team to watch. They're my favorite football team to watch, non-stop. There's not a team that I enjoy watching than Bodo Glimt. I swear.
But it could end tomorrow. That's the thing, But I would even be happy.
But even if it doesn't end, so what?
Yeah.
So
what
is an amazing journey. I know one thing, Jarvis. They're gonna bop Sporting off the park tomorrow. I'll tell you that much.
Okay, why is he in the way they play that makes them so appealing? In terms of their gameplay, right, versus the personnel that they have. What makes them so appealing?
Because they have patterns. They have
what makes them so appealing?
You can have this.
Champagne football, mate. For me, what I love about is the way they connected, how calm they are on the ball, how the ball goes through to midfield, how they express themselves. Like they play with no pressure, no stress. The ball gets played. Bam. They all know what they're doing. They push a high line sometimes. They'll suck teams in, win the ball back through the midfield. Everybody always picking the right kind of passes. And they're ruthless in front of goal. Absolutely ruthless. They create so much chances. They are a fluid team. Incredibly fluid. I think their coach is incredible. I swear to God. Their coach is incredible. But Sporting can beat them tomorrow, but that doesn't mean anything because they'll perform to their best. And that's all you can ask for. But I love watching them. I told Jarvis they were beaten. Who did they beat last time? Inter Milan. Jarvis didn't believe me. I said to him, they're gonna beat. They're gonna
said
beat
so.
them.
Yeah, you had the faith.
I was so confident because the Italian league is so slow. They can't keep up with this Norwegian quick, fast movements. You know, some of the goals they've scored the best goals in the Liga this season. The best goals. Sorry, not in the Champions League this season. They scored some of the best goals I've seen. Some of the best goals I've seen in the Champions League this season. They've been the entertainers in the Champions League for me.
They have. It's a fairy tale story, you know. They're
a small village in the middle of the center of the Arctic, and they're a small fishing village of 50,000. That's not even a whole stadium at Old Trafford.
No.
So all the players are local?
Old Trafford holds more people in the stadium than exists in their town. That tells you everything you need to know. Places like the Bernabeu or Barcelona new stadium holds twice the size of their population.
So they don't have any recognizable international. Everybody's just
local?
Well,
they do have one or two players who play for Norway. They've got a Danish guy, but they're not big players. I think the whole squad's worth 50 million. 50 million or something like that. That's incredible.
Okay.
But to me, honestly, Luana, you need to see the goals they've scored this season. The goals they scored against Atletico Madrid, the goals that they scored against Inter Milan, they absolutely smashed Inter Milan.
No, I'm going to go back and watch the full game against Inter Milan.
They took City apart like, some of the goals they scored against City as well. As far as I can see now, Bayern Munich might be the favourites for the Champions League, you know, and Arsenal. Bayern Munich and Arsenal, maybe.
Yeah.
Arsenal.
I think Bodø/Glimt will face Arsenal in the next round if they manage to win over Sporting. So that will be interesting.
Let me just check who Arsenal got tomorrow.
I think it's a German Leverkusen or a German
Leverkusen.
Yeah.
Leverkusen are shit, man. That's the early game at 5:45, that is. And then it's UK time, 8 o'clock kickoffs for PSG, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Man City. I think Man City are going to comfortably beat Real Madrid. Real Madrid have been crap. And Real Madrid, Mbappe is injured. He's been one of their best players this season. He's been injured. I expect Chelsea to beat Paris Saint-Germain. They're crap as well. I watched them get beat on the weekend by Monaco. Crazy.
Yeah. So what other games are on tomorrow in the Champions League?
Let me show you. These are the games that are on, Jarvis. These are the games.
So are we still sticking by that moniker of the English league being a farmer league? Because obviously the English teams are doing very well in the Champions League.
Yeah,
Spurs
I don't know
lost.
what's happening to the rest of world football because Real Madrid, Barcelona don't look like Real Madrid, Barcelona. Paris Saint-Germain have fallen off a cliff. Bayern Munich are the only team outside of the Premier League that I do, and Bodø/Glimt. They're the only two teams that look like they can do something. But yeah, so you got Leverkusen, Arsenal, Bodø/Glimt, Sporting, Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Man City.
So what's your score predictions? Quick, Noradin, for tomorrow.
I'm not going to lie to you. City might be a threat as well. Because lately, they're getting their acts together, man. Yeah.
So what's your score predictions, Noradin, for tomorrow in the games? Leverkusen, Arsenal, quick. 2-1?
I think 4-1, 3-1 to Arsenal. Maybe 3-0, 4-0 to Arsenal. Bodø/Glimt, 2-0. I think 2-0. I think to Bodo Glimt. Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea. I think it might be 3-1 or 2-1 to Chelsea. 2-1 Chelsea. I'm looking at that. City. I think maybe 2-0 to 2-1 or 3-2 to City. Or it could be 2-0, 3-0 to City. Real Madrid have not been great at all. They've not been great. Of course, it's going to be at the Bernabeu. It could be the crowd. But defensively, they look out of all sorts. I don't even know if Trent is playing still. They've got injuries. They've got many players who are injured, Real Madrid.
Yeah.
So, unless they got the players are back, then maybe, but I don't think so. But people, I asked you about Naglesmann. It was 50-50 before. It's still 50-50. 50-50. I said, do you rate Naglesmann? 50% do, 50% don't. Well, we'll have more things about the Zerbi tomorrow and stuff like that, and any other Manchester United news. But big up, people. Please smash the like on your way out. It's disappointing. The channel is shadow banned. We didn't even get 100 likes. At one time, there was 300 of you in here tonight, and we didn't even get 100 likes. Yeah. By the way, YouTube is suppressing the views.
It's all about the AI and not about live content anymore, so it's not what it used to be. Can I just show you guys for the tomorrow's watch along what you can expect? So if any of you jump on, this was last time, it's me and Stu, so let me just crank it up. Oh, putting it.
He's in. Take it.
No. It goes. It's Jens Petter Hauge. It's Inter who loses the ball and gives it away. Is it? No. Something the referee did. Yeah. I was so confused at that moment because you know what actually happened? Jens Petter Hauge, he scored a goal and he went to the corner flag to celebrate. He celebrated for 2 seconds and then he stopped and he looked at the striker. Kasper Hög, and he was angry at the striker because Bodo Glimt always play for the team, and he scored on a rebound because Hög took the shot on the goalkeeper and it deflected back, and Hauge scored. But Hauge was just was clear, so he should have passed the ball at the first time. So this is the mentality, just scoring against Inter at the San Siro, and after 2 second celebration, you get angry. Why didn't you fucking pass the ball? So, it tells you a little bit about how they play as a team. But guys, if you want to tune in tomorrow night with the Northern and me, that's something, So it will be a great.
That's a team I will support.
Yeah.
Honestly, they play fantastic football. Just if you type in, when we hang up now, type into Google now, Luani. Just type in goals in the Champions League this season, Bodo Glimt. Incredible. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch at least 2 full games before
ahead,
tomorrow.
Jarvis,
I have plenty of time.
Yeah, we have this guy, I don't know if you know, and this is from the first watch along. Where was that?
Going through! Bodo Glimt with the goal! Sorry, Jarvis, I'm a bit out of you. What a fantastic play! What a fantastic piece of football! What a goal! Slice through them! Oh my God, they sliced them! One-touch football! What a fantastic goal! I don't know who the scorer is yet, but oh my God, he's got a baby coming because he picked up the ball and he's put his old thumb on his mouth and put the ball on his belly. That seems like he's having a baby. He's having a baby. What a fantastic play!
Guys, it will be a lot of excitement tomorrow. So
we'll
tune
be live
in.
Tomorrow, people. We'll be live. Join us, Jarvis on Tactical Devils there. Tactical Devils on YouTube, people. Let me just get the channel for them.
Yeah, I haven't set up the link yet, so the show is not ready for you to.
I just want to let the people know where it is. Tactical Devils. But yeah, we'll be live there tomorrow, people. We'll be live on there tomorrow. It's gonna be a good game.
Yes, 100%. And I know I will see a lot of you guys there. I'm looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it.
Nice. Good luck.
Yeah.
Are you watching the game, Luani?
Yeah, I'll watch it. I watch
Yeah.
plenty of time. I should be done by 12 tomorrow. Most of the games start after, I think, at 3 o'clock here, 3 or 2 here. We are 1 hour up, so I'll watch them. And now I'll probably watch the one against Inter Milan tonight, just to get an idea what I'm expecting tomorrow. So
Yeah, you have to watch the home game then, the first leg of the Inter game. Because the second leg was more about defending the lead and just sitting back and absorbing. So it's
All
kind
right,
of a
that
boring
works.
game, but Bodø/Glimt won it anyway.
That works. That works.
Yeah. Listen, big up, people. Listen, I need to go to bed. I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm working. I'm doing
No
some
problem.
work in another city outside of Manchester. So it's a lot to do. Take care, people. Free
Take
Palestine. F the war machine. F the industrial military complex. F the Zios. F the warmongers, the colonizers, the imperialists. Solidarity and love with the people of Iran, Lebanon, Palestine, Syria. You know, all of the people who are suffering everywhere. F these leaders. And F the war machine. F the Glazers, F Ineos. If you want to be down with them, then you know where to go. Yeah, we always want peace. We don't want people to die. We don't want any wars, man. We don't want any wars. You know that. Nusa, I already checked Nusa out, yeah. But he's a bit injury prone as well when it comes to club. But he plays for Leipzig as well, doesn't he? But he's a fantastic player. He's only 20, yeah? Nusa is still so young, yeah?
He's young, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll chat more wingers tomorrow anyway. But yeah.
Next Neymar.
Yeah, big up, people. Please go and subscribe to Jarvis's channel. Make sure you join us there tomorrow. We're going to be live on there tomorrow. Make sure you're joining us. And make sure that you follow Jarvis. So Jarvis Bowley on X, BOLE77. Make sure you follow Luwani, United Trucker, Luwani, Malawan Luwani, 1979 on X. Make sure you check Ben out, Elmore39 and Elmore20 and Elmore20 on TikTok and Twitch. But he's ill, so make sure you give him love, man, on the socials if you follow Ben. He's got the worst virus ever. I really hope his partner doesn't get it. I hope she doesn't get it. Because if she gets it, she's going to be KO'd as well. I just hope that she's left the house and left him to recover. Left him to recover.
Get well soon, Ben.
Because he's got norovirus. It's one of the most. Big up to Jamie Wayne. Big up to all the regulars tonight. Big up to all the mods. But it's one of the most contagious viruses ever. Jamie Wayne's had it as well. Me and Jamie Wayne both have had this. It's horrible virus. But anyway, see you tomorrow night, Jarvis. I'm looking forward to football, to watch some sensational football. I can't wait. So big up to you, and big up to Luwani always jumping on. But we'll see you tomorrow night, Luwani. We're gonna who should we get rid of? We're gonna do that tomorrow. Who should we get rid of? What players to keep? What players to get rid of tomorrow? That's what we do. We're doing a squad builder tomorrow. So look, big up,
right.
Love. Take care.
Take care.